Welcome to our third day in Brussels. Today is the final day of our Brussels card. I think technically we have it until like 10 a.m. or something tomorrow, but most things don't open until 10 a.m. Today we're going to the north side of Brussels, the Atomium, which is where the center of the 1958 World's Fair that was here. That thing is still standing, so we're gonna go check that out. And then I think Elizabeth is gonna go see two of her favorite artists' museums. So they're both Rene Magritte museums, but she'll probably spend a couple hours in each of them. We kind of saved them for today to make sure we had enough time to do other stuff and save today for that. But let's get to the north side. This is, like I said, this is our third day in Brussels. We're here for another day and a half. We're here, today is Sunday. We're here all day tomorrow, all day Tuesday, and then we head to Ghent on Wednesday. Tuesday, I believe, we're going to go to a little place nearby called Tervuren. Elizabeth loves Belgian Tervurens, so we should come from Tervuren. So we're gonna just go walk around there just because we have the time. But let's get to mini Europe. Scratch that. I was just told that we are going to Stella Artois factory tour thing on Tuesday. So not sure when we'll make it out to Tervuren. May not make it out this trip, but we'll see.
Je bent aangekomen in de bovenste boom met een panorama.
Very, very foggy outside. You can still see pretty far. It's not quite as far as you might be able to see on other days.
To the popper singing call, that's what we do, that's what we do.
First time I saw you, oh, you look so fine. Oh, penny lover, you walk on by, penny lover.
That was an interesting thing to have at the exit. Anyways, the Atomium is pretty cool. It's like a big tower thing. There wasn't really like a direction. I mean, there was a direction, but it was kind of like all over the place. We decided while we were up there looking at mini Europe that since it doesn't come with the Brussels card, we'd have to pay like 20 bucks a person. It didn't look all that worth it to us. So we did run into some people from Texas. That was interesting. They're in an ag group or something from San Antonio. And then there was dancing at the end. He was singing Penny Lover by Lionel Richie. But with his accent, it did not sound quite right. But it was still pretty funny, pretty cool. He was like calling out dance moves as they were dancing. But the next step is going to be Train World. Because apparently the first like locomotive train in Europe was in Brussels or in Belgium. So of course they have a museum dedicated to it. But pretty cool. If you're in Brussels, come out and see the Atomium. If you have the Brussels card, it's free. It's a little confusing. You can buy it online, but you just have to say you have the Brussels card. Anyways, all right, to Train World.
Che qua entro dell'aria e fa muovere una placca dentro il tubo e questa placca è connessa a un formaggio.
These are massive. I mean, they're probably real life train models or train cars. I mean, not models. But it's massive. This place is big. They have apparently 2 buildings. We may only be able to see one today, but there's a lot of interactive things, which I think is really cool of them to do. One thing about all the museums in Brussels is they all have pretty good audio guides, but they talk so slow. I wish there was like an option to speed it up. Because like if I sat here and listened to every single one, it would take 2 hours easy. So we just kind of, if it's an interesting thing that interests us, we'll sit and listen to it. Otherwise, we'll just kind of move along. And this one does not have any English except for on the audio guide, so it's not like I could just read. Hello and welcome to our, I think, our 3rd day in Brussels. Today is actually Wet Monday, so a lot of things will be closed. So we figured today would be a good day to go down to Tervuren. Tervuren's kind of like a suburb of Brussels. It's about an hour away by mass transit. So with most things being closed, like most museums and stuff here in Brussels are closed on Mondays anyways. Just seemed like a good day to go out there. The main reason we're heading out to Tervuren is one of Elizabeth's favorite dog breeds is a Belgian Tervuren. She has one back in the United States. Yeah, so just heading out there, quick trip, similar style to when we went to Holland and Bachhorn. Just kind of walking around, seeing what the area is like. Not really expecting to do much. I think we had to take a bus and maybe a train, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. Well, let's go. This is a cool little park. You can hear all the birds.
Richting Weststation. Aansluiting. Yes.
My God, those sandwiches were so good. He gave us like a bunch of different types: salty, sweet, fruit, veggie, cheese. I don't know, it's all really good. The banana raspberry shake was really good. The guy was really funny, really cool. It was just a different place. Like the line is pretty long, apparently not very long. It's still down the block, and it still took 2.5 hours. 2 hours. 2.5 hours. If you have nothing else that's really like vying for your time, definitely go over there. It was really cool. With everything, we got 4 sandwiches, 2 for now, which we just ate, and then 2 that we're gonna eat later. It's a test vehicle. I think it's driving, self-driving. Wait, what does it say? Hold on. I think that was a Mercedes-Benz like test vehicle for self-driving. I'm not really sure. Never seen one of those before. But yeah, that sandwich place, It's a long ass wait, and I could tell the people behind us were getting a little impatient, maybe, I guess, with waiting that long. But it was fine. Definitely worth it. Really glad we went over there. We have a sandwich now for tomorrow for breakfast and lunch. And we got some cheese, a good amount of cheese, and it was like €3 or something. I don't know, it was really good. So now we're gonna go back to the hotel, rest. Let's see, it's about 3:30, and we've both done 3 days straight of 10-mile days, almost 20,000 steps. So it's been a long few days. Need to rest up, make sure we don't burn ourselves out. We're still in Brussels, or not Brussels, we're still in Belgium for another week and a half. So